What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing today? My name, of course, is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my channel sometimes when I feel like it, and today I feel like it. I hope that all of you are doing well today. Um, I have been doing a lot of thinking about where where I stand with the current woke culture with SJWs, And don't mind me. I'm just, starting my stream. No, no worries. Go ahead and just paste a fucking egg on my face, because that. Okay, sure. That's not cum, by the way. That's spit. That's water. I was drinking water, working out, doing a bench, machine bench. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hi, chat. Ald Ty has been a member for 28 months in a row. Bish, please. I haven't even said anything yet. Anyway. Hi, everyone. Hello. Thank you for the compliments on the shirt, Satirist. I appreciate that. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about where I stand on woke stuff. Social justice. In general. And with Trump being in office, and he's been in office for 100 days now. The other day was 100 days of Trump. So cheers, I guess. How are those tariffs working out for you, Republicans? How is that going for you? Have you seen the S&P 500? Probably not. You're not rich enough. No. You're not okay.
But my body,
I'm okay. I'm all right.
My body's telling me
I'm fine. I'm not gonna get mad.
Now we know why bananas are bent. They go in straight and come out bent. Hey, co-op?
Okay. All right. Right, because you're insinuating I'm gay. Even though I'm happily married to a woman, a very beautiful woman that a lot of you, for some reason or another, simp over. Yeah, the banana is a banana. I'm not explaining what the fuck a banana is. Like, I'm talking about something else. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of thinking and about where I stand with, wokeism. I've been gone for a couple of weeks since I did that 111-hour stream. I thought, you know what, let's come back. Wednesday, I thought I'd come back yesterday, start on a Wednesday. But I realized that I don't really operate under a schedule, and I never really have. I stream when I want to. And that's how my schedule is now. I'm going to stream when I want to, okay? I'm not going to Wednesday through Sunday, 2 to 4, 8 to 10. I'm not going to say that because clearly I don't follow through with that anyway. It's kind of a meme at this point. But yeah, I'm here to teach a class. Now, you can either be quiet. I'm practicing. I've been doing a lot of meditation recently. I got into kind of remote viewing and meditation recently, and I've been working on kind of learning how to remote view and things like that. Shout out to Hal Putoff. He was actually on Joe Rogan today, as a matter of fact, coincidentally. Talked about Project Stargate a little bit and his operations with that. He was a big player in that operation back in the day. If you don't know anything about that, don't worry about it. But if you do, good for you. Anyway, yeah, so where am I? Where am I on wokeism? Am I still woke? Have I changed in the last 100 days since Trump was in office? Has been in office? The answer is yeah. I'm still a bit woke. I'm a little bit different. I stand a little bit differently on certain topics. I've kind of moved a little bit of, because people change. I'm not a cartoon character. I'm not a robot. Well, I'm not a robot. Don't misread that. But I'm not a cartoon character. I change over time. Like anyone, like I'm sure you do too. We all do. And I'm in the middle of talking some Zone Cat, okay? So let's not do that right now, okay? Okay, I'm good. I'm not gonna lash out. I'm gonna be cool. Let's be nice, okay? Let's not pick on Copper today. Copper's been gone for a little while. So let's be nice to one another, okay? Yeah, anyway. So, where have I been? I have been doing a lot of meditating. I have been doing a lot of cleaning internally and externally. I've changed my diet. I've started losing a little bit of weight. I'm not going to talk about how much I've lost, or if there, I doubt you'll even see any difference right now. But I've started losing weight. I'm starting to eat healthy. I've started to kind of clean out my system. I only drink water now. I do not drink any soda, even 0-calorie soda. I don't do it. It's just water for me for a couple of weeks now, 2-3 weeks. Yeah. So anyway, and not just internally, but externally as well. My wife and I have been cleaning, mostly her. She's been doing a lot of cleaning in the house. I've tried to help her a little bit here and there, but it's mostly been her. She's been absolutely killing it. We're getting some new furniture pretty soon here. New couch and some new bed frame and a bunch of really nice like dressers and a vanity for the master bedroom and a bunch of just hardwood, nice quality stuff. And we're just kind of, going through the house and cleaning it out, getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff. We're certainly not hoarders here. This is not the Chris Chan residence. We don't have any hoarding issues. We're putting a lot of stuff away, throwing a lot of stuff away that we don't need a lot. We went through our closet, literally threw it all away. Didn't even look at the clothes. Grabbed them by the hangers, threw them in a trash bag, sent them off. You understand? We're cleansing ourselves of all of our shit that we don't need. And I like the kind of minimalist approach. We got a trip coming up. We're going to Hawaii, and we're going to be going to Alaska within the next couple of months. I've already started getting clothes for the trips. As you can see, this is kind of part of the gear. This shell actually is from my last trip to Hawaii. This came out of the ocean. Aubrey found it. It's a really pretty shell, actually. And my cousin by marriage made me this necklace and did all that for me. Shout out to Mallory. Anyway, yeah, so where am I? I feel like I'm beating around the bush. of what it is where I am, Yes, sometimes you need a reset like that, exactly. And I've done a lot of resetting lately. Isaac Fuckcock. Hi. Isaac Fuckcock. Okay, cool. Hey, Mr. Copper, I've waited nearly a month to show you this clip. I've really wanted to see your reaction. You know what? Why not? We'll do a little, we'll watch it real quick.
White mom, black
real
dad,
quick.
and
real quick, okay? Here we go. Because I'm in a good mood.
you came out kind of red.
Yeah.
It's weird because if you move the words around in ginger, you can
get.
Hey, if you switch gender around, there needs to be two G-I-N-G. Oh, hell no.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a very commonly well-known thing. Ginger is an anagram. That means you can take the letters in ginger and rearrange them to get another word. Ginger is an anagram of the N-word. Both are slurs. They're not seen on the same level of a slur. Obviously, the N-word. As I say the N-word, I don't say the G-word, do I? Of course, I am a ginger myself, so I can say the word ginger. My YouTube channel is literally at ginger on YouTube. YouTube.com/ginger goes to my channel. So, YouTube, very funny joke there. Anyway, from back in the day, they never changed it. So that's interesting. But, yeah, whatever. Okay, that's my reaction. I've heard it. I've seen it. I haven't seen that clip before. I don't watch that kind of garbage. I don't really like these kind of... Nowadays, every stand-up comedian has a podcast. Okay, it's just... Stand-up comedy has kind of gotten really boring. Everyone's fucking, Shane Gillis, okay, or a podcaster. Like, oh, my podcast. Like, it's just, same hat. But anyway, no offense. I appreciate you submitting the clip. Yeah. I find it offensive. I don't like people comparing these things in a way. They're different. They're both offensive, but it is what it is. Have you seen the clip of Big Mike admitting she's a man? The clip of Michelle, who is a woman, saying that she, something about a man raising a trans child, that is, she's referring to, the Wayans guy she's talking to. She's not talking about herself. Okay, MAGA people are. I don't want to say special needs. Well, no, I will say special needs. Yeah, if you're a MAGA person, you are special needs. In terms of you need special, you need some special attention. You need some therapy. You need some sort of special monitoring. You know, I believe that MAGA people have only gotten worse since Trump has been in office. The last 100 days. He's going to get impeached, by the way. Donald J. Trump will get impeached. Remember I said that. You heard it from Copper first, okay? You heard it from Copper first. And by the way, every now and then, you see my camera, if you ever see me kind of look to the right a little bit, I've got a little wall of notes that I don't know if y'all remember, but on stream, and I can find the stream because I have the date written on the note. I wrote it on there. I got a little note from back here. I'll grab it off the wall right now. And I haven't taken it off since this day, so hopefully I'm able to put it back on. Hopefully it retains its stickiness. But I wrote this note on 5/29/2024. So actually, yeah, this month will be a year ago. I haven't taken this note off my wall in a year, till just now. Coincidentally, I didn't even realize we're now in May 1st. May 1st. This is on May 29th of 2024 at 3 in the morning. So it was a late stream. If Trump does get elected in 2024, he will attempt to remove the 2-term presidential term limit during 2025, during his first year as president. Look into it. What did I say? Call me Cop Stradamus, because I'm making predictions that are coming true. I've done that actually a few times recently. Maybe it's playing into my little remote viewing thing. Maybe I'm actually seeing into the future. Yes, Donald Trump is actually looking for a 2028 campaign. Don't believe me? Look it up, dumbass. I'm going to keep this note. I'll put it on my desk because I don't think it'll stick to my... Well, I'll try to stick to my wall. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised it still sticks. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so Trump will he will be impeached. He probably won't leave office, but he will be impeached. And he's going to try to run again for a third term. Believe it. Believe it. He will try to run again. Some Zone Cat donated $2 and said, I recently did a remote view. What up, Matthew? Hold on one second. Wow, it's a really generous super chat. I appreciate the $20 super chat, man. Matthew Montminto, I'll read your comment in just a second. Some Zone Cat donated $2 and said, I recently did a remote view on your sex life. And I saw a pile of used toasters. So I switched to our wife and Harold. Saw Harold Balder. Please explain and analyze respectfully. Okay. Okay, some Zone Cat. Moving on. Copper's Anal Prolapse. Love that name. I remember that name. Donated $2 and said, excuse you, Copper. White man speaking here. Love that. Shut the fuck up for a second. Okay. Okay, all right. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay. Okay, anyway, let me read the nice person who super chatted 20. Matthew Montminto. Fun initials, if that's their name. Say hello to my little friend, my Democratic friend, which I am all something. Have a nice day, Copper. Not sure what your comment says, but I appreciate the super chat, Matthew. My little Democratic friend, which I am ALSWE. What is ALSWE? What does that mean? Have a nice day, Copper. Thank you. And I hope you have a nice day, too. And unfortunately, you became a rotten egg, so that's not so good. But anyway. Okay. All right. Anyway, I appreciate the support if that's what you're trying to do. Everyone, I need you all to just... I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be in a good space today. I'm trying to have a good attitude, and I need you guys to work with me. I've been gone for a long time, and, you know, in stream time, I've been gone for a while now. You know, really, I haven't streamed. Even that 111-hour stream I did, drop a 111 in the live chat if you were there, by the way. 111 hours. If you were there for that stream, why? Why? What the fuck was even that? I don't even like. That was not a good stream. It was just an endurance competition I was having with myself to see how far I could go, and I was exhausted. You know, at the end of it, I was exhausted. I was exhausted by the end of it, so I needed to go and just leave for 2 weeks. It's been now 14, 15 days. It's actually been a little over 2 weeks, and now I'm back. Okay, I'm back to being able to finally kind of stream. I'm healed. I'm okay. You know, Make-A-Wish kit. Okay. Oh, okay. You know, why am I seeing a lot of the same names? You know, Lunchbox. Okay, why are you calling? Why are you calling me a Lunchbox? I don't get that. You know, Lunchbox. We haven't seen the Book of Legends in a very long time. Wouldn't you like to know? Okay. Now, you may be wondering, Copper, there's something different about you. You seem a little bit more calm. You seem a little bit different. You seem a little more confident. Yeah, well, there's a reason. There's a few reasons for that, actually. One of the reasons is I've got a little, you know, you say...
Young man, there's no need.
I'm talking!
I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground.
I'm trying
Big
to talk.
Mike on the Ginga
right?
Finga getting fingered in his crock pot
what are you
toaster holes
saying?
with bull semen and goose from fat blob rolls while pigging out at the Guy Cowboy Rodeo with soy products like Ginge Chews and almost nut blast with Hershey Kisses
What are
and
you
spit phlegm.
talking about? My clitoris! Okay, my clitoris needs to shut the fuck up, because my clitoris is fucking crying over it. Okay, you're not even crying, you're just whining. Shut the fuck up, dude. Don't touch the bot, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I need my clitoris to be quiet. Okay, because like I'm trying to put on a good face. I'm trying to put on a good face right now, okay? And you're annoying me just a little, okay? I'm laughing, I'm having a good time. But let's be nice, okay? Let's be nice. Where are we? 16-bit Pete, hey man, just stopped by to say what's up. Thanks, man, for the super chat and the comment. And thank you for always being our awesome king. Yes, I am the king. I am the king. I am the king. And I expect my peasantry to, act well, okay? So let's be nice. What are we talking about today? Well, today, we're talking about dark woke. Dark woke. Can I get a round of applause for woke culture? Thank you. Silence. We're talking today about dark woke. What is dark woke? People are talking about it 5 days ago. 5 days ago, they were talking about it here. Matthew, Car Wash.
This has always been the left's
This is the dark woke. What is the dark woke? Democrats are trying out a new attitude. It's provocative, edgy, and perilous. Towing the line of not being too offensive. Okay, it's not, you know, it's not like the red pill movement where they're just like, you know, fuck this group or fuck that group, you know. Dark woke is basically like being red pilled, you know, and black pilled in a way. But it's like more from a leftist, more justice, social justice oriented lens, if that makes any sense to your brain. It's kind of like a rejection, if you will, of idealism. You know, it's not so optimistic, if that makes any sense. It's got like, you know, you're still woke. There's still that kind of intense awareness of inequality that is going on in the world, which is a part of what being woke is, having your eyes open. You know, you're aware of the power structures. You're aware of white supremacy in America.
I'll tell
You're
you what
aware.
I'm
I'm trying to fucking talk.
right.
Okay,
I'm gonna
cool.
put your cock in
I'm
my
not gonna
mouth,
yell.
and I'm gonna bite it up.
I'm not gonna yell. I'm good.
Hey Copper, for what it's worth, I truly believe gingers are their own race.
Thank you. Thank
Whether
you.
separate from Caucasian or not, ending discrimination and bullying is what matters. If that identity helps raise awareness, I support it.
Thank you. There we go. There we go. Round of applause for Super Zach using the bot the right way. The right way. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Run it. Cheers, buddy. I like that. Now that's how you use the bot. So, what is an example of dark woke? I would say, understanding that, okay. What is this? Personally, I like this new Happy Copper. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, and I'll be a lot happier if you shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Okay, a lot better than the toaster humping, rage-filled cult leader. Okay, all right. Also, isn't dark woke blackface of identity politics? No, it's not. If so, there was a red or ginger woke. Is there a red or ginger woke? Because if we need that, we need to stop it immediately. Okay, all right, moving on. Yeah, so understanding that, knowing that, or let me just say, not knowing, but believing that voting is mostly performative theater, okay? Donald Trump did not win because America voted for Donald Trump. Donald Trump won, and I know that people are going to call me a hypocrite. Oh, now you're the election denier. Okay, I understand. Donald Trump won because he was installed. And I'm not going to say who installed him. I'm not going to go there. But I will tell you that, do you really think, if you thought that 2020 was rigged, to all the Trump people out there, and I know you're watching, a lot of you watching here are Trumpers. Maybe 95% of you. I don't know why y'all watch me, but in a way I'm glad you do, because it's a chance for me to educate dumb people. You know, if you were all just a bunch of liberal, wiser, smarter people, Democrats, who could I teach? I need stupid people to teach. I can't teach geniuses like myself. We're on the same footing. A teacher is there to teach. If you already know what I know, then how can I teach you what I know? Anyway, oh my gosh, bro. Leonidas has been a member for 15 months. Woke is sitting around waiting for CNN to tell you what to be mad about the next day. MAGA 2028. See there? There's the cultist calling me a cultist, saying that they're going to vote for Trump in 2028. Moron alert! Photo Joe said, I got something dark woke for you. Check the memes channel. I'm not doing that right now. I'm teaching a class. You're going to shut the fuck up. You're going to be quiet? Okay. Hi. I'm teaching, I'm doing something on stream right now that I want to do. And I need you all to be quiet now, okay? So let's calm down. Let's put on our big boy hats and big girl hats. And let's, and big, whatever your gender, hats, put them on, okay? Let's act like adults, okay? We're gonna be good now. Shut up. Now, as I was saying, I'm not even gonna reply. I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna react. From now on, for the rest of the stream, if I see Photo Joe's name on my channel, or on my screen, I'm not even going to react. I'm not even gonna flinch. Not even gonna flinch. Anyway, Trump was installed. 2020, if you think that election was rigged against Trump, what makes you think that 2024... What makes you think that 2024 was not rigged for Trump? Trump was installed. He was. This is the brutal truth that MAGA needs to hear. The MAGA movement was never, ever for you. It was never for you. Prices are going through the roof. Trump is ruining our relationships with our allies like Australia and Canada and the UK. He's ruining it. He is the reason Pierre Poilievre did not get voted in as the new PM of Canada. They voted Carney in, a liberal. It was a rejection of the Trump shit and the threats that Trump makes and the tariffs, the unnecessary tariffs. We depend on Canada for our major amounts of lumber. Everyone thinks Canada's a cartoon country. It's not a real, it's a banana republic. Shout out to the bananas on my shirt. It's not. Canada is a well-respected nation. It is a big part of the world. It's a large mass of land. I know that they're not as militarily relevant as America or economically. Our GDP is like 13 or 14 trillion. Theirs is like 1. We have 13 or 14 times. You can Google it. Check my facts here, and I think I know what I'm talking about. And I do actually research because, you know, I actually care to do research, so I know what I'm talking about. Unlike a lot of you that just go, nah, and pretend to be mature people that actually research shit. I actually do. I think our GDP is 13 or 14 trillion, somewhere in that ballpark, okay? 13 or 14. And Canada's like around like 1 to 2. So we dwarf them, okay? 13 or 14 times the GDP is huge. That being said, we are still great allies with them historically, okay? They're like our brother or sister country. And, you know, in the UK is like the mother, you know, country, so to speak, you know, blah, 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 blah. History, colonialism. Anyway, we depend on them for a lot of lumber and other things like that. And we have ruined this relationship with Canada. Trump calling Governor Trudeau, like we're going to make Canada a fucking state. Are you stupid? And I'm not even sure a lot of Republicans really would want Canada to be in America because it would be a lot more liberals. Shout out to Canada. But anyway, I know that there's... Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, let me read the comments. Cameron Walker has been a member for 47 months in a row. Trump 2028. Let me read it in Cameron's voice. Trump 2028. I can't wait for the best POTUS of all time. Truman to give it a third term. President Trump is good for America and good for you for the win. No, he's not. Trump is terrible for America. I'm not going to talk about Trump the entire time. He's been an awful president. His first 100 years... Sorry, 100 years. I got like a cold chill down my spine. His first 100 days. Could you imagine Trump ending up like Palpatine and like discovering like immortality, like some kind of way to prolong his life for 100,000 years? Like, could you imagine that? Oh my days, bro! Talk about a nightmare scenario. Anyway, his first 100 days has been a disaster. And if you don't think so, well, you're obviously biased. You're not looking at it objectively. You're looking at it from the lens of, I like MAGA. You're a fanboy. You're like a fan. You're a fan. You're a Trump fan. So you're not going to see any wrong. You are a cultist in a way. You're a part of a cult, a personality.
Oh, look at me. I'm gonna go touch.
Oh my gosh, bro. I just want to talk Okay. All right, dude. Please shut up.
Bald or hairy. It doesn't matter if you think gingers are not white, as the DNA will state your ancestors who were gingers were white.
They were not.
Except
No, they
the
were
fate of
not
being
white.
white
My
and having a
ancestors
raging
were
soul
not
hard
white.
on for nut milk and oiled toaster holes that ooze for you, man.
What? Hold on. Hold on. What now? Having a raging soy hard-on for nut milk and oiled toaster holes that ooze? Ugh. My clitoris, can you not, dude? You know, my clitoris is rubbing me the wrong way right now. You need to shut up, dude. Mike, whatever, Mr. Literus, be quiet. I'm trying to talk, okay? Bored Bananada, okay, is a sick joke of a country. I'm glad it's still our colony. They will never get real independence. Well, that's just a lie. And not even reality. Not even reality. That's not even a reality. You're not even real. Like, your opinion is not even grounded at all in reality. Donald Trump. I actually am going to have 3 terms, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, well, I'm sure you'll try. Donald Trump. Well, you're not Trump. You're just a fucking sycophant cultist. Imagine being grown enough and like of sound mind enough to go on Streamlabs and submit a donation or a comment or whatever, and making your name Donald Trump. Imagine basing your personality, because you have no personality of your own. It just revolves around some old 70-plus-year-old dude you've never met, that you just for some reason, like a child looking up to like an athlete, like you worship this random politician. Imagine how cringe that would be. Like, think about you doing that. You watching right now. Imagine now think that someone just did that. Someone just did that. How lame can you be to make your whole identity